Welcome! We're here to celebrate your support over the last 20 years in helping us serve hope, generosity, and compassion, Italian style. Our event tonight is in honor of the passing of our local literary poet and founding co-host, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, as well as our beloved board of director, Ann Halstead. We devote this event to both of them for believing in our mission since inception and the compassion they've both shown to the clients of North Beach citizens.
I feel I have a lot of brothers sleeping out there on the streets, and North Beach Citizens is doing something that no other part of the city is doing.
Each year, hundreds of us usually gather in the basement of St. Peter and Paul Church, entering the party on the red carpet. While we can't be together tonight, we are hopeful that we can all hug and greet each other again soon. As we celebrate our 20 years together, let's take a look back at this event, its many transformations, and what's known as the family reunion you don't want to miss. In the very beginning, Francis Ford Coppola pulled all his resources from the neighborhood to gather the Italian grandmothers to come cut parsley and help make his secret family meatball recipe in spaghetti. He donned his red speckled spaghetti sauced apron with pride.
And I always thought it could be a model for other neighborhoods, because I think things like this have to be done on a neighborhood by neighborhood basis.
Then Francis organized a Louisiana crawdad feed in 2005 with huge steaming pots of corn, shrimp, potatoes, and sausages. In 2006, Francis came back to cook and led volunteers in hand-rolling gnocchi. That year, Pride and Joy rocked the house with music that lasted till midnight on a Sunday evening, much to the horror of the priests trying to sleep in the rectory next to the church. In 2007, our local star chef, Harald Hirigoyen of Pipperod, wowed the crowd with his Basque-inspired meal, all coming out of the basement cafeteria kitchen. The event was now known for being volunteer-driven, from board-led efforts to chefs and our army of hero community volunteers in the kitchen, cooking, serving, and cleaning. They have been family unto themselves. Our Master of Ceremonies, Mark Buell, for years has helped ensure the majority of our fundraising from the event went directly toward benefiting our clients. The next 2 years, Rose Pistola stepped in, cooking Ligurian-styled meals to the delight of the crowd. Beach Blanket Babylon, for 3 years in a row, created personalized tributes to our 3 primary hosts of the event, Francis, Jeanette Etheridge, and Lawrence Ferlinghetti.
North Beach friends, heard your call. That's why we're here at St. Peter and Paul. There is no one quite like you.
In 2015 and 2016, Etutaqua raised their hands to bring their raucous can-do Roman spirit to serve amazing meals, while their handsome waiters sang their signature birthday song to Francis with his friend George Lucas at his side. And this was a year of big transition as our main patrons, Pam and George Hamill, funded the purchase of 1034 Kearny Street. The next 3 years, local restaurants all pitched in with their specialty dishes to satisfy the guests, including Tommaso's, Original Joe's, Cafe Sport, Park Tavern, and Tosca. Each year, the evening has ended with dancing, the community pushing aside tables and jumping to their feet. Last year, of course, we had to cancel the live event, but thanks to your ongoing support, we've been able to continue offering daily essential food and services to grateful clients who are needing connection and hope. And here we are, 20 years later. We're here to celebrate your generosity in supporting the good work of our mighty organization. Let the celebration begin.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Ruth Yankoop, and I am so delighted that you are with us tonight. And on behalf of North Beach citizens, thank you so much for joining us to celebrate our 20th anniversary. And can we take a moment and pause on that amazing milestone, 20 years of caring for this community, of saving and changing lives. It's truly a phenomenal accomplishment. And we would not be here year after year without you, our sponsors. And it's so wonderful that we're here together again, albeit virtually. I do have a treat for you. A socially distanced surprise. I'm delighted to announce that Christy Fairchild is here with me in studio tonight. Hi.
Hi, thank you, Ruth, for being here. Thank you, Joe Vasquez, for doing that great voiceover for our introduction.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
it really was gorgeous. It was
wonderful.
so wonderful to see all of those posters from the past events, to see everyone celebrating together, the wine flowing, the food. There is almost always so much love in the room. And although we're not in that basement together tonight, we can still connect. So I encourage you to go to the chat session that you see on your screen and type in your name, say hello to your friends. Pretend that you're at the red carpet. Arriving at St. Peter's and Paul Church, the wind is probably blowing because it has many years when you've arrived. You check in, you walk down the steps, you enter the backyard area and have a cocktail. Share those wonderful memories in that chat and say hello to long-lost friends that you perhaps haven't seen in over a year. Speaking of great memories and favorites, I hope you've opened a bottle of wine. I hope you have your appetizers ready and maybe a pasta dinner cooking in the background waiting for you. We are going to try to replicate the Sunday supper that you've all come to enjoy so much over the years. Even though it's Wednesday, we're going to do what we can to mimic that experience. And no Italian supper would be complete without a word from our founder and a special thanks from Francis Ford Coppola.
I remember 20 years ago, I was walking down the street from my home to my office, and I would pass a lot of people, homeless people on the corners, and I would think to myself, this is absurd. These people are not refuse, they're human beings, and you can't just put them out as though it's on the street for pickup or something. This is insane. I said, these people are totally redeemable. They're not homeless, they're citizens of North Beach, and perhaps we could figure out a way to work with them and give them that little bit of help. You know, human beings by nature are kind and friendly, and if you reach into them for those qualities, that will come out. And indeed it happened. So here we are 20 years later, and thanks to the extraordinary work of Christy and her associates, we are celebrating 20 years of the North Beach Citizens Dinner, and I want to commemorate that with you. Also, I'd like to say a moment about the loss of our great friend and colleague Lawrence Ferlinghetti. He's not here to support us as he always did, but we will never forget him because his poetry will remain with us. So I want to give a toast. I want to give my thanks, and I want to give my most sincere thoughts. I don't have any wine, but I have a wine glass, and I want to say saluti to all of you. My best wishes, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Francis. Thank you for everyone that have arrived here tonight. Thank you to Ruth for being our MC. I can't think of anyone better to join us on stage and share the night with everyone else and lead us through our Fund a Need and our auction tonight. And you know this event so well. You were the spring co-chair, you were our development chair, and from 2014 to 17, you were our board president. You come with a level of confidence and compassion all rode up in this beautiful grace that I so admire and enjoy being with you on this stage. So thank you so much for being here. And I also want to just shout out to our beautiful board of directors and our officers, and that is our president, Tim Falvey, our vice president, Jeanine Moss, our secretary, Susan Daniloff, our treasurer, Nick Ferris, Sharna Brockett, Chad Fife, Phil Dillard, Gail Gilman, Jean Milligan, and also Simon Snellgrove. So thank you all for coming through us this year. It's been quite a tough year, and they have just been there with great leadership. So I really appreciate it. I also, in honor of the loss of Ann Halstead, who was a mentor to me, I'll miss her very much. To our advisory board members who I call upon, you know all of you on this list, and I call upon you in time for good advice and friendship that you've brought me all these years. I also want to just recognize quickly the honorary committee for this 20th anniversary. esteemed San Franciscans, and thank you so much for being part of this committee. We really couldn't have done it without you, so thank you very much. I wanted to go, I think, a little bit of housekeeping for the night.
Before we do that,
Yes, go ahead.
I want to take a moment to add on to some amazing people.
Oh, yes,
and
yes,
thank
please do.
our incredible
Yes.
sponsors. This is a partnership,
Yes.
Christy. So let me take a moment to do that. At the founder level, an anonymous donor in honor of Ann Halstead, Kim and Richard Bellison, First Republic Bank, and Elise Wen. At the producer level, Judith Avery, Henrik Jones, Pacific Waterfront Partners. Thank you so much, all of you. At the director level, Allied Heating and Air Conditioning, Centric General Contractors, Julie and George Corman in honor of Eleanor and Francis Ford Coppola, Catherine Hall and Tom Knutson, Hobson Lucas Family Foundation, Joyce Linker and Jerry Weisbach, Mark L. Lyon, and Daniel B. Cisneros Fund. Thank you all so very much. I'd also like to thank all of the sponsors at all of the levels, to include our benefactors. Thank you all so very much for your generosity. Our contributors at the patron level, and finally at the member level. We truly could not do what we do without your support. So thank you all so very, very much. Now, in a second, we're going to get into the fundraising portion of the evening.
Sure.
And we do have a really significant goal to hit tonight, Christy.
That we do. And you are the perfect person to set us on that
you.
goal.
Thank you so much. I will try. Do you want to do a little housekeeping now and talk about the process?
Yeah, I will. I'll do a little bit of it. It is wonderful that you're here because as the MC, you are the perfect cheerleader. You've done this before at our other spring events, and it's really pretty simple. You'll see above me the register to bid. It's nbc20.ggo.bid. It's a very secure site with Greater Giving. You can see the how-to, what you'll see when you log on. And also you can call 415-772-0918. That's NBC offices. Someone will be there and ready to take your call.
Perfect. And we're going to revisit this. So if we went through it quickly, we'll come back to that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for setting it up. The information, as Christy referenced, is every place you could possibly imagine around the screen. If you want to go to northbeachcitizens.org, you'll find the information there as well. Now, for the reason that we are all here, we're going to share a video that gives you an intimate view of what Christy and the team of North Beach Citizens do. This is the work that they can continue to do because of the donations that all of you here tonight continue to make and your support. Because of you, North Beach Citizens has been able to keep the doors open this past year when the services have been so essential, providing meals, contact, advocacy, when people have needed it most. I love this next video and was so touched by the commitment that you see from the staff, from Christy. I know you're going to see what I saw, which is compassion and true generosity of spirit. Enjoy.
Hi, Christy.
I'm Christy Fairchild. I'm the Executive Director of North Beach Citizens. Do you need anything except for lunch? We've been serving the community since 2001.
Hey, good morning.
Every day is different here. I love to see the transformation of our clients into stability as they regain their strength, their dignity, and their independence.
Hey, Robin.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A lot of people can't make it here. You get older and can't work like you used to. And he injured his back and neck. He's an electrician.
The money can go to the rent, not food, so it really is a major help.
They have
Yes.
medication,
So-
mail, everything, food,
Yeah.
clothing.
The food is definitely a way for us to engage individuals. It gives us an entree into having a deeper conversation about how long have they been homeless. Then we are doing intensive case management, trying to get people from the streets and into housing.
Hey, Lita. Everybody okay? Everybody's doing okay. How are you? We see roughly like 40 to 60 people a day. We can meet their needs, hopefully with food, with drinks, with conversation, and a little connection. Anything else you need? Great. Of course.
Have a great week.
Thank you. You too. I get to see the same faces every day and learn a little bit about the people that are coming here. I get to just like kind of see where everybody fits in and fits together as a community.
Since the pandemic started, I thought it was my duty to feed people. They give me the food. I go through bus stops, alleyways. I'm homeless too, but I deliver to people that need it too, you know. I can do my part in society during these bad times, and I'm not going to quit until this is over with.
People are just hating on homeless people. They don't realize they're one paycheck away from being right there themselves.
No, I don't have a freezer. Is that cheese though? I've been working part-time, so the money isn't coming in like it used to, and they give out free food, and that's always a plus.
Crisp cold water.
Awesome.
Pudding.
North Beach Citizens has the correct balance of compassion and competence. People come to us because they're hungry and they're looking for food, and that's usually the first point of entry for a lot of folks to get to know us.
We are really one of the only low barrier entry points for homeless individuals. So they can come in and they see someone right then. They can come in and they can get their needs met. There's no appointments. It's meeting people where they are that day.
I got 2 teas for you.
Oh, those are good.
I've been coming here for like between 3 and 4 years now. Coming here has changed my life for the better. I do my best with other individuals that's out there just suffering and whatnot. You know, if I have extra food or whatever, like this here, I see they're hungry. So, I mean, I help them like people help me.
The street beautification program is a way for individuals who are now housed to come back and volunteer and really do a give back program and be part of the community.
I was homeless, but now I'm not. I volunteer because to give back to the city for what they've done for me.
I've seen the change in people. I've seen the transformation, so I know that it's possible.
Thanks, Tracy.
You're welcome, Greg.
Thank you, darling.
How you doing?
Every day is a new day, and every day is a new success.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Every day is a new success. That is an amazing way to end that video. You can really see, but more importantly, feel the impact that Christy and her team have on the community. And as importantly, the impact that you, as supporters of this organization, have on the community. What struck me about this video is that these are everyday people. This could be my aunt. It could be your sister. It could be our friend. Everybody needs help once in a while, and that's what Christy and the team do. It was also really impressive to see how nimble the organization was and how they pivoted to shift services in this time of the pandemic. You saw the food being delivered in the alley. That was all new as of this past year. So huge props to Christy and the team, for accommodating this change and being able to support an increase in clients of about 70%. Really phenomenal.
Thank you so much, and thanks to Juan Carlos for producing that. That was a beautiful video, and it really showed what we do every day. So thanks.
Now, on to the fund-a-need. We are going to start the bidding at $5,000. However, for those of you that are on the online bidding screen, you're going to see an additional category of $10,000. And I know that some of you are going to be so inspired by what you've seen tonight or what you know about North Beach Citizens that you're going to want to start at that $10,000. So even though we're not going to officially start the bidding at 10, we're going to start at 5. If you feel like you're empowered and want to spend $10,000, please go ahead and start that bidding at $10,000. Christy and I are monitoring it live, so we'll call out your names as we see the dollars coming in. I want to let you know what our goal is. I mentioned it earlier. It's significant. We want to raise $100,000 tonight in the Fund a Need and the auction, which we'll tell you about, because we have a very aggressive goal of $525,000 for the entire event, which would be phenomenal. So who's in for 10,000? Let's get started with a bang. We're looking forward to seeing those dollars come in.
Thank you so much. And I just want to say, too, when you go on to that NBC20GGO.BID, you'll see our auction item.
Right.
An amazing Mexican villa for 7 nights. You're going to be really showing everything with a small video, but I just want the bidding's on.
Awesome.
So that's another opportunity, too.
Excellent reminder. All right. Now, if you haven't registered, let's get into the details. We're going to help you do that. And Christy might interrupt me as those dollars come in. So please do that, Christy.
I do. Do you mind if I just
go for
acknowledge
it.
some people really quick that came in already? Karen Flood at 500, Jacinta McCain at 500, Juan Carlos at 50, Ami Goldston at 150, Audrey Magnuson, thank you, at 50, Pooja Rajani at 25, Leah Blitcher at 100, and Ian Jefferson at Ian and Lynn at 500. So thank you, guys.
Thank you all so very much. So back to the logistics. If you haven't registered yet, we're going to walk you through how to get to the Greater Giving website, which is really easy. As Christy said, it's a very safe and secure way to donate online. Open a new browser or get your phone or your iPad and open the browser there and type in, as Christy has said and is above us on the screen, nbc20.ggo.bid and click on the Get Started. Then you're going to click on the green Create an Account button and follow the instructions. The good news is, if you've ever purchased anything on Amazon, you've done this before, you know how to set up an account. It is a piece of cake. That is the first option, and we recommend that you set that up now. It's going to take about 3 minutes. It's really easy and intuitive. We see the bids coming in, so we know many of you have. But go ahead and take the time and go to nbc20.ggo.bid and register now. The second option is you can go to northbeachcitizens.org. When you get to the main landing page, you'll see the words Spring Event, at the top of the screen. Hover over that. You'll see a drop down that says Fund a Need. Click on that, and that's going to take you to a page that has the different Fund a Need options. Click on any of those donate buttons, and it'll take you to Greater Giving. So if you're more comfortable going to northbeachcitizens.org, feel free to do that. Those are your first two options. Christy, you want to talk about the others?
I'm going old school. If you want to call to our staff, they're there at the offices. You can just ring up and they'll take your information. They're excited to speak with you. When you do, we will be notified. It will show up on this screen. So, and also I do want to say that if you want to put it in the chat, we'll also be able to log it and put it on the screen, and we'll follow up with you. So. Really simple. I just saw Susan
Daniloff.
Susan and Daniel Daniloff at 1,000. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
That's fantastic. I love all of the options. You've got lots of ways to give us money. We are here. We are ready to take your calls. Go online. We're ready to read your bids off. The other thing that's really cool about this year is that we have this thermometer that is tracking the progress. This is the first time we've had this. I think we need to have this in the basement next year when we're back in person, because this is a really great way to stay on top of the dollars as they're coming in. So thank you, everyone who has gotten us to this very successful moment right now, but we've got a long way to go to get to 525,000. So I think we should start the bidding. We ready?
I think
or the auction. Sorry, the Fund a Need.
Let's do it.
So let's get started at the $5,000 level. At this level, your donation supports the Emergency Interim Housing Program Fund, offering our clients temporary and often urgently needed shelter as a step towards permanent housing. $5,000 is a very important fund. Emergency housing is so important to our program.
Yeah, it really is. I would say that this particular program is so effective because it allows us to put people directly into housing, get through cut the bureaucracy, cut through all the hoops, and really get them in. And once they're in, then we can really work on finding them permanent supportive housing, and that can take up to 18 months. Just this last month, we got 3 individuals with a total of 30 years of homelessness. Oh, wow, look at this. Can you believe it? John Sanger, thank
Wow.
you so much for this.
Thank you.
3 people off the streets and with 30 years of homelessness on, you know, and it was, one of them was Dillard, and we're just, oh, Valerie, thank you so much. And we think it's really the way to go.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, this is our most potent way to get people not homeless anymore. So
I
it's
remember
wonderful.
the first time you and I met at our old office, and we were talking about how important it was in emergency situations to get people housed. This $5,000 level is so important to helping us do that. $5,000 gives somebody a safe place to sleep, which is such an important step to getting them into permanent housing. $5,000. All right.
Thank you.
I think we should move on to the next level.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to talk about the $2,500 level. Talk about an impact. This level funds our intensive case management and advocacy
we
services.
just got another 5,000.
Oh, wow.
In memory of Ann Halstead.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That means a lot to us. It almost makes me want to cry.
Keep it coming in. The generosity is, as always, overwhelming. So $2,500 supports our case management services and hands-on support that we provide to the clients. This allows personal contact, support, advocacy, which is so important to our clients in these days, especially when people have been feeling so isolated.
Henrik, thank you so much.
$2,500. Thank you, Henrik.
Thank you,
so very much.
We really appreciate it.
This is phenomenal. Look at this. This is so
Not
great.
Not only that, but for being a sponsor too.
Thank you
really
so much,
important.
Henrik. Very, very generous of you. $2,500. I love the picture on the slide.
Yes.
It represents that hands-on care, advocacy, support.
And we've been able to adjust during the COVID time. So we opened up when we created stations, and so everybody's socially distanced, so we can still do the case management, which is crucial. So it's fantastic.
It really is phenomenal to me how you have been able to pivot, not only giving meals outdoors in the alley, but then still allowing people to come inside in a socially distanced way. What's also phenomenal is the increase in the number of clients that Christy has been able to serve. I think you told me it ranged from 66% to 114%, depending on the month.
Yep, depending on the month. Andrew.
Andrew, thank you.
Andrew and Charlotte, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, and it does. I mean, the stimulus, I think that report's coming out. The stimulus payment helped a lot with some people, some months, but they were still needing us.
Yeah.
And so the need was immense, and it was wonderful. The staff is fantastic.
You were able to do that, and that's thanks
Day
to
one.
Your contribution of $2,500 level helps us to do that. Clay Carlson, thank you so much for your donation. We really appreciate it. $2,500 is a really important level. If you have not registered yet, please go to nbc20.ggo.bid. It is a really easy setup process, and you can get it done really quickly. Peter, thank you. That's wonderful. So we're so grateful. All right, should we move on?
Let's keep moving on.
We're gonna move on to the next level. But remember, if we've moved on from a level that you wanted to contribute to, you can go back and donate at $10,000 at any point, or $5,000 or $2,500, at any number you're feeling comfortable with. So let's talk about the $1,000 level. The impact that your dollar has here is that you actually help our clients move into a new home. For $1,000, you help cover those very basic move-in funds, like the security deposit, like first and last month's rent.
Yeah, can I also just say, we have a $10,000 matching grant at this level.
Oh, wow.
And if we get 10 1,000s, we get that match.
Okay.
That's going to get us closer to our goal really fast.
Okay, so we're feeling a little bit of pressure here. I think we just need to really put the pressure on here at the $1,000 level. So we are looking for 10 donors at least at the $1,000 level, so we can take advantage of that incredibly generous $10,000 match. You are doubling your money. You are doubling your money if you give here at $1,000. So let me talk a little bit more.
I just want to say thank you so much. They're really coming. Janine, 1,000. Tim Falvey, 1,500.
Thank
I can't
you.
see that. And Stephen Mayer at 500, Donna and Jim
Hi,
Zarilla.
Donna and Jim.
Thank you for being our volunteers. Extraordinaire, 500. Really wonderful. Andrea Baker at 1,000. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you very much.
Look at that.
You know, I think I'll let this kind of sit. Oh, Laura Dawson, thank you so much.
Thank you, Laura.
You know, if we weren't together, I feel we're kind of together, just seeing your names pop up. Yeah. You know, I wish we were in the basement, being able to see one another and hug.
Next year, right? Next year, there's going to be a lot of hugs.
Yeah, just and so much gratitude for this.
So keeping you all posted, we're at 5, I think is the sign we're getting. We have 5 donors at the $1,000 level, which means that we need 5 more donors at $1,000. This is a terrific way to double your money. It's an easy way to give. It's a missed opportunity if we don't get 5 more donors at the $1,000 level. I'm confident we're going to do that. We can beat this match. We can make this happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, and also I'll just say a little story and then we'll move on. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Anjali Thakur. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much. I wanted to just say one thing and we'll move on about the woman in this picture, this move-in fund. Deborah, she was homeless probably 10 years. And when we moved her in, and it was all from scratch, brand new room in permanent supportive housing. And we got her everything. We had to get her to bed. We got her, thank you, Wells Whitney.
Thank you, Wells.
And
thank you.
We got her,
now.
you know, a bed, all of her new toiletries, some clothing, all of her pantry needs, filled up her pantry for her. And she is thrilled. She's so happy. And, you know, she can't say actually enough to say thank you for offering her a place of safety and solace that she can come to over and over again. It really means a lot to her.
A door that she can lock with that key that she's showing, right? I think we all take for granted that when you move, you think that it's difficult, logistically challenging, but we don't think about those basic needs like sheets and cleaning supplies.
She had a whole team. My coworker Lee went down and signed the lease, make sure she understood it was very large. Harvey Hacker, thank you so much.
Thank you, Harvey. We're at 7 now. Thank you so much. We're going to make it.
Yeah, and you know, it brings me a lot of joy to see her transition. Yeah. You know, into someone that can fully enjoy her life. Yeah. And that really means a lot to me.
And that's what you can do.
And her.
At $1,000, you can support people like Deborah moving into a new home with a key, a safe place to sleep every night. Those basic needs that we all take for granted are so very important. $1,000. If you haven't registered yet, go to mbc20.ggo.bid. It's a very easy process.
Or you could put it in chat.
Or put it in the chat.
Move it forward.
Or call the office, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're taking calls.
Absolutely. Do you want to let people do? I think they're just registering. Come back, keep going, motivate, and go to 500. What do you think?
So. I am feeling particularly confident about this group.
We need 3 more, right?
Yeah. We need 3 more. Having been in the basement with this crew before and see those paddles go up, I know we can make this match. There is no question in my mind.
That's right.
I also think that it takes a few minutes to register. We heard that after the CRAD event, that we moved really quickly and didn't give people time to go online. So go online or go to the chat or call the office. I jokingly said yesterday that we have volunteers standing by to take your call because I've always wanted to say that on broadcast, but they're not volunteers.
Oh, Ted,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
This is terrific. This is really great.
My biking partner.
I love it. And look at the thermometer. Oh, wow.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is phenomenal.
Bringing us through all the levels. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. And I'll say it again, when you go to the Greater Giving site and you go to the Fund a Need page, there are options at the 10,000, 5,000, 2,500 and down. Yeah. There's also a button for custom. So if you feel like giving a number that's unique to you.
Kathy Early, you're a friend of mine.
Kathy, thank you so much. That's so very generous. That's what I love about this event and doing this, especially when we're in the room together, looking out and seeing people that we know and we recognize. I wish we could see you now, but we will. Yeah. The next time we do this, we're going to be in the room together, and you're going to be raising your paddle like we have in years past. I am really confident we're going to get to this $1,000 level because Deborah needs our help.
Well,
and
not
people
Deborah.
like her.
Deborah's got it. Now we're on to the next people.
Okay.
And it's always like that, you know.
Fair enough.
You
Fair
know?
enough.
I'm
Okay.
Ready, I'm ready to help more people.
All right. So I am confident we're going to hit this $1,000 match, $10,000 match at $1,000 level. Did I say that
Yes.
right? Okay. But we're going to keep moving along. Oh,
thank you.
Thank you so much. We're going to keep moving along. We're going to leave this opportunity open. So although we've moved beyond $1,000, know that you can give $1,000 to help us achieve this matching goal. So thank you so much for everyone who's donated so far. Now, we are going to take a little break, in part because Christy and I need a drink of water.
Yeah.
But we're going to show you a video that really shows
Patty.
how important North Beach Citizens is actually to our clients. Enjoy.
Supernatural thing.
Hi. Isn't that video amazing? I love the joy that you see in the faces of our clients.
Yeah.
Speaking of joy, do we have some good news?
I think so. Jane Winslow just came in at 1,000. Chad Fife just came in at 1,000. So that means
woohoo!
We got our matching.
Congratulations.
We just put in our,
Wow.
that's fantastic.
Wow.
So I can't believe it. Thank you so much. And Carolyn and Tim Ferris, 2,500. Thank you so much. We really, it's overwhelming to all of us. And it means so much. So thank you.
You all are incredibly generous as usual. Thank you so very much. We are going to move on to, oh, wow, Susan Daniloff.
Susan Daniloff.
At $1,000. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Michael Deweese. Hi.
Michael, thank you so much
Thank
at $1,000. This is amazing. I think we have now exceeded it, but keep it coming.
Keep
thank
coming
you
at that
so
level.
very much.
Please.
This is extraordinary. All right, I'm going to talk about the $500 level.
Susan E. Daniloff. I love that she put her name in that way.
This program, this fund supports our street beautification program. And all of you who live in North Beach or have been around North Beach citizens in the office understand the value of this program. This provides our clients with work, with valuable work experience and life experience and community engagement. They also are very practically making a difference to the North Beach community. They collect 10,000 bags of garbage every year. And I didn't know this. Christy shared this with me. Oh, we
got it.
Oh, wow.
Kimberly Jelbo.
Kimberly, thank you.
Thank you so much.
They also pick up, and this is phenomenal, 100,000 cigarette butts on an annual basis. And they know that because they weigh it. And that's just a small piece of the impact that this group has on North Beach. It also has a huge impact on the clients who actually can feel the pride and joy of working and being compensated for that work.
Yes.
So the $500.
Larry.
That
Love you, LT.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
The $500 that you contribute now helps fund this street beautification program. It improves the community, it improves the lives of our clients, and is such an essential service to North Beach citizens. $500.
Thank you, Kim, so much.
That's phenomenal. Thank you.
Amazing.
I love how the gentleman in the picture and also in the video talked about, I don't know if you all caught it, but talked about how
Roger.
he's not homeless anymore.
Thank you,
He
Nick.
does the work because he wants to give back to San Francisco because San Francisco's given so much to him. I think that summarizes how wonderful that program is.
It is. It's a wonderful program. The community, it's a way for them to have a sense of pride when they go out, and thank you, Danny, and they really respond, and the community comes out and sees them, offers them coffee, and you know, it's wonderful. They do a great job. Thank you, Suzanne. Really appreciate it.
This is a terrific program, and thank you so much to everyone who's donated tonight, and especially those of you who've donated at $500. Thank you, Rod and Janet. Thank you so much for that donation. It's great to see your name on the screen. All right, I'm going to move on to $300.
Great.
Just because I'm keeping an eye on the time.
Yeah.
$300. This is an opportunity to support our food pantry. You saw it featured in the video prominently in the food that we deliver and provide to the community. This is about providing nutritional support and keeping people healthy. This year, that's been more important than any year in the past. Food insecurity is the #1 issue that Christy sees in our clients.
Yeah.
And of those food insecure clients,
Thank you, Jamie and
60%
Carla.
of them
Thank you so much.
are the elderly. This is a really important level. Christine, you want to talk more about how important the pantry is?
Yeah, I do. I mean, the food pantry is really the first point of contact that we have with individuals and the first need that we see coming through our doors. And it really gives us an opportunity to start creating that relationship and level of trust that they then can come and ask us for maybe a deeper need of social services that they didn't know that we even offered necessarily. So that is really wonderful. And I would say that it's a way, especially for chronically homeless people, it's non-threatening, I guess you could say. You know, we're not coming at them very hard. Thank you, Dan Macarini. Thank you so much. And it's really important. You know, I mean, it's really, it goes to the heart, I guess. It's really kind of the base of what we do.
Yeah. So that is the level of impact that your donation has at $300. And thank you so much to people who have given so far. $300 helps this family that you see on the slide, and is really makes a huge impact to the community. All right. Should we move on to the next level?
So, yeah.
I love seeing
Keep
the
it
progress.
coming.
Oh, look at JC.
Thank you, Nyan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Fantastic. All right. Finally. It's never final, though, because we're going to leave the Fund a Need open all night. So you can give all night if you'd like to. But at the $150 level, this supports...
Oh, Ren, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ren. This supports the Lifeline Fund. This fund helps us support the hundreds of new clients that came to our door during the pandemic. As I shared earlier, this was an increase from 66% to 114% beyond the normal volume that Christy and the team normally cared for. Our goal is to continue to provide these services to these new clients until everybody in the community is vaccinated. For $150, you can help us do that. And more importantly, if you've struggled with how it is you can make a difference during the time of the pandemic, this is it. $150 helps Christy care for people most directly impacted by COVID-19. $150. Bring the donations in.
Yeah, it's really been quite a year, and we've really gone through it, and I'm proud to say that we didn't have one client diagnosed with COVID, so that's pretty amazing. Thanks, Renee.
Thank you, Renee, so very much.
So it's, you know, and we were there, you know, bringing out masks and being a touchstone when people were feeling really isolated and the streets were empty,
right?
You know, and we were still there every day.
They knew they could come to you because you would have services for them.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is terrific. All right. So if you've been wondering what the right level is, did you want to add something?
No, any level is fine, and we're going to keep going with this. And honestly, look at this goal. Amazing. Wow. We have come so far. I'm overwhelmed and grateful. Thank you so much. And maybe you'll be so inspired to go to the auction level. Yeah. And moving on.
Absolutely. Every donation is important, as Christy was saying.
Yes.
So when you go to that Greater Giving site and go to the Fund a Need page, there is a button that says Custom. Go in there and feel free to enter any dollar amount that feels good to you. We may not have called the number that felt right. Go ahead and click on the Custom button and enter the dollar amount that feels right to you, because every dollar counts. And what you've heard tonight is that these dollars are going to our clients and supporting programs that are absolutely impacting the North Beach community and beyond, because we know that many of our clients end up at our offices in North Beach, but come from other locations all over the city.
Absolutely.
So give tonight through the Fund a Need any way you can. So many people have been so incredibly generous.
So generous.
Look at that thermometer. I love it. This is really terrific.
We might hit it.
I think we're going to, I'm always aggressive. I'm optimistic about it.
You are.
So the goal is 525. We are slowly getting close. I'm not going to do math real time. We'll just leave it at that. But we have an opportunity still to get to that goal. Yeah. And I am very confident we're going to do that. But I think we should take a moment to do a special thanks for our spring event committee.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Right? So we're not going to read all the names, but this is a phenomenal group of people that have been working day and night with Christy, led by Janine Moss, and they have done such an extraordinary job. So if we were all in the room, we'd make them stand up and give them a round of applause, but we're going to give them a round of applause. I know how tirelessly this group has worked, and Christy does as well, and they just have done such an incredible job. So congratulations to the committee on a successful event. All right. Should we go to the auction?
Yes.
Should we go to Mexico, Christy?
Yes.
All right. On that Greater Giving site, you can click on the link or click on the image of that beautiful home, the lovely Casa Encantadita. Sorry. I have been practicing that for days. But nonetheless, I said the name wrong. Click on the link and you can see beautiful images of this home. You can learn more about this extraordinary auction item. And this truly is an amazing opportunity. We are auctioning off a 7-night vacation in this luxury Mexican villa with 12 members of your family or your closest friends, or not, or just go by yourself. We've all been with family too much this past year. Needless to say, it can accommodate 12 people. This meticulously appointed luxury villa is in Manzanillo, just 30 minutes from the airport. The villa offers 6 king suites, each with its own sitting area, secluded terrace, and views of lush gardens and the Pacific Ocean. Enjoy delicious meals prepared daily by the villa's resident chef. I just want to stop on that for a minute. How many people have felt like they've cooked for themselves way too much this past year? Can you imagine having a private chef 3 meals a day cooking for you? I'll let that sink in. This amazing luxury villa includes a chef, and you can sit and enjoy these views and drink a margarita. As an added bonus, 2 added bonuses actually, we have 250,000 United miles that have been flown in to help cover the airfare for you and your family and friends to go to Mexico. And we have a case of beautiful wines from Eco Terraneo valued at $2,000. So let me just recap. You have a beautiful Mexican villa in Manzanillo. You have 250,000 miles to help get there with United. And you have a case of wine valued at $2,000. Not to mention, you have a private chef. This is an amazing opportunity. And I'm going to recommend that you bid on it. We can all go there. So when you go to the Greater Giving site, you're going to see a couple of things. You're going to see that there are already a couple of bids in there. So the current top bidder is the wonderful Sharna Brockett and her husband, Andrew Junius. And you can beat them. All you have to do is click bid now, and the increments are at a $500 level, okay? So you can bid at $500 increments and perhaps beat the next highest bidder to win this amazing vacation. Or if you're ready to just take it now, you can bid and win the house at $18,000. You have the option to do that. You can click the button for buy now at $18,000 and it's yours.
And we just got a bid right here with Peter at 6,500.
Peter's at 6,500. Yeah. That's phenomenal. I think it was the chef.
This is pretty good. Just think about it.
I know.
7 nights, 12 people.
Yeah.
For $6,000. I mean, that's not even, what, $1,000?
Well, $6,500 now because Peter bid on it.
So that's a pretty good deal.
You have to pay $7,000, right? You have to pay $7,000. Look at that view. This is from your private terrace looking at the ocean. Look at that infinity pool. Oh my gosh. And the private chef, that's what's so amazing, I think, and so worth it.
Lovely.
So this, and there's a quote from someone who was there, simply breathtaking. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty breathtaking.
That is.
That just looks like the perfect place to be. This is yours to win. So let's see some bidding activity. We are so excited to be able to offer this. This is different than any package I think we've done. Nothing quite like this before. 12 of you and your closest friends, 7 nights, 6 suites, a private chef, 250,000 airline miles, and a case of extraordinary wine. Keep those bids coming in. This is a phenomenal deal, and I hope somebody really wins and enjoys it. This is just such fun, so exciting.
And we'll be announcing the winner.
Yeah,
at the end of the night.
That's right. We are closing out this evening with 3 sets of music from Paula West, right?
Yep.
And after that second set, we're going to announce the winner. So the bidding will close after that second set from Paula West, and we're going to announce who the winner is. So I just want to say thank you guys so much, right? This has been phenomenal. I think we still have.
We're at 479,000.
Wow.
Chris Harrison.
Chris, thank you.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you.
This is extraordinary. Thank you so much. Look at those names. This is great.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get there, Christy.
I know.
Because we're going to leave the Fund to Need open well into the evening, right?
Yes.
So people can continue to donate.
Yeah, I think at this point, right?
Yeah.
People just enjoy, have some wine.
Absolutely.
Enjoy a little bit of music.
Yeah.
Paul Feasby.
Paul, wow. Look at that. That's phenomenal. Away. Paul, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. Wow.
This is so exciting.
Kind of got chills.
This is pretty extraordinary.
I did kind of see this, our total going up here.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
This is pretty amazing.
Bob Nivy, thank you so much.
Bob, thank you so much.
How exciting.
All right. So should we take a break and enjoy a little Paula West
you
at
guys
this point?
Sit back, have another glass of wine, put a little bit in if you're so inclined, and
all right. So up next is the first set from Paula West and the Quartet.
Hi, I'm Paula West, and I'm delighted to join you tonight in celebrating the North Beach Citizens' 20th anniversary. And since we're coming to you virtually this year, like everything else, I'm pleased to be able to share some songs from a performance we did in June 2020. My first song is intended to bring a little joy. You may recognize it, Don't Fence Me In, written by the great Cole Porter. Later in the evening, I'll be back with 2 more songs. Enjoy.
Do something fun. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you, please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander under yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in, let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in, let me be by myself with the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in, just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at houses and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in, don't fence me in, don't fence me in.
Okay, I think that's my theme song. I love Paula West.
Amazing.
Can you believe
she's
it?
amazing.
I hope everybody's sitting at home and enjoying that a lot. And I wanted to also say to you, while everybody is out there, cheers to you.
Cheers.
I can't believe, you know, we have gotten to such a large part of our goal. I'm just so thankful and so grateful to all of you. And I just, you know, I wish we were all together. Can you imagine having Paula West in that room with us? She's so brilliant. She just has such a beautiful presence.
She is extraordinary. And this would probably be that point in the evening when we're in the church basement where we're dancing, right?
Yeah.
Remember, the volunteers start breaking tables down, and we're always dancing right in front of the stage with whoever the music is. But I agree, Paula would be extraordinary.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get her next year.
I hope so. And you know, when we're listening to that, I just wanted to say, Flicka McGurn came in at 500. Jean Milligan came at 500. Thank you, Jean. And Lee, my co-worker, came in at 1,000. And also I wanted to say Ren Price, who is also on the phones and has worked with us, gave 300. So thank you so much. And I think what a testament to have them giving at that level. That really means a lot to me.
It is extraordinary. We also can report that we now are at $9,000.
Ted Glenwright
the
at
villa.
$9,000. He knows how to travel. So I think if he's bidding, you've got some hot competition there.
This is amazing.
He's a world traveler. So yeah.
So we're going to enjoy a little champagne, and you're going to enjoy another set from Paula West. And after this song, we're closing the auction. So get those bids in. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now I'm going to do a song. I love this one. I was introduced, just as everyone else probably, by Glenn Campbell, written by Jimmy Webb, Wichita lineman. I am the lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I can hear you through the wire, I can see you through the wine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't never stand the strain. And
And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't never stand the strain. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line.
Wow. This is so exciting.
It's really exciting. We're watching the bidding war, and right now we have at 11,000 Laura Dawson. I think we should give it 20 seconds.
Okay.
They're kind of in a bidding war right now.
Okay.
Let's get it up, because if you think about it,
right?
If we get it a little bit higher, we're going to really get closer to our goal.
Okay.
So 20 seconds.
Okay. All right, we're going to do it.
Go. And then
Okay.
we'll close it.
All right, and while we're counting down to 20 seconds, which Christy is doing in her head. Wow, thank you, Shannon Wilson.
Thank you, Shannon.
I just want to
Really appreciate
remind anybody who bid or who's thinking about bidding.
And
that
I wanted to also make sure that I thank Nick Ferris. He
Oh.
also gave, Chad just
Chad,
came
thank
in.
you.
Yes, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
that. We really appreciate it. That got us to our 10,000 match too.
Everyone
So that was great.
Everyone has been so generous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone has been extraordinary.
Keep going. We got
So,
JD King.
okay.
We got Laura Dawson.
We are
Deepa,
getting
you
the
were in
sign.
there.
We are getting the sign that we hit the 20 seconds.
Did we hit it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to announce and congratulate Laura Dawson, who has won this amazing
Our heart is
auction
broken.
item for
Laura.
$11,000. Laura, thank you. You are going to
That's
have
great.
a phenomenal time.
That's awesome.
Thank you for everyone who bid. That was a really more exciting than I expected, to be very honest. And Laura, we hope you have a phenomenal time. Thank you for your support. Now we have to recognize what we have actually, with your help, accomplished this evening. So the numbers are literally being calculated as we speak.
For the thermometer?
But when we add in that recent auction item, we have beat the $500,000 mark.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Ted.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
You
Was
just
that
pulled
another?
us over with $10,000. Thank
Oh
you
my
so
gosh.
much. That is amazing.
So
Really.
$10,000 and the $11,000
so amazing.
on top of that brings us to $523,000. And the goal that we set was 525.
Unbelievable.
This is extraordinary.
Unbelievable.
I don't know that I have any words, to be honest with you.
I'm overwhelmed, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And oh gosh.
I think we can end on a high note here.
I think we're heading on a high note. This is the most successful spring event. It's because of the committee. It's because of all of you, our sponsors.
Oh, Dick.
Thank you so much, Dick.
We made it to 525.
We made it to 525. So, and I mean, unbelievable. Thank you so much to everyone. And I just can't wait to see all of you in person. And you know, next year we're pushing forward, you know, to another 20 years. Here we go. And we can't wait to serve the community and serve all of you. And thank you so very much. We really appreciate it.
So enjoy this last Paula West song. Thank you guys.
Ruth.
Thank you, Christy.
Love you.
Thank you so
Love
much.
all you
Love
guys
everything
out
you
there.
do.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for joining us.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Enjoy
night.
this last song, and thank you for everything you do.
Thank you so much. Enjoy. See you soon.
My final song for the evening is The Times They Are Changin', written by the great Bob Dylan, who happens to be my favorite songwriter. An appropriate choice for what has gone on during the past year. And North Beach Citizens has been helping every step of the way.
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes open, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming, for the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he who gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. We'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can lend a hand, for the times they are a-changin'. The line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, for the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changin'. For the time